What if I told you the Titanic's sinking wasn't just a tragic accident, but a nightmare that could have been prevented? Imagine yourself on that doomed ship, the freezing wind biting your skin, the screams of desperate passengers echoing in the night. Would you survive? In this video, we're going to break down the chaos, the choices, and the cruel twist of fate that decided who lived and who didn't. But here's the real question. If you were on board, would you have made it out alive? To find out, we need to go back to the moment when luxury met disaster. April 10th, 1912. The Titanic, unsinkable, indestructible, a floating palace. Aboard, over 2,200 passengers, rich and poor, famous and forgotten, all embarking on what should have been the voyage of a lifetime. For days, laughter filled the grand halls, music echoed through the lavish dining rooms, but beneath all that luxury, a deadly secret lurked. Then, April 14th, 11:40 p.m. A sudden jolt, a sickening crunch, iceberg dead ahead. At first, no one panicked. How could they? The Titanic was unsinkable, right? But deep below, in the belly of the ship, water was rushing in fast. Panic spread. Crew members scrambled to lower lifeboats, but there was one horrifying problem. There weren't enough. Some lifeboats were sent off half-empty, while hundreds of passengers, men, women, and children, were left stranded on a ship that had only minutes to live. And here's where the real test begins. What would you do? Would you fight for a seat or accept your fate? Would you help others or save yourself? The Titanic's massive stern lifted high into the sky. People were sliding, falling, screaming. Then, snap. The ship broke in half. Hundreds were thrown into the freezing, merciless Atlantic. And within minutes, the icy water claimed them. But what if I told you the real horror wasn't the sinking itself, but what happened next? Imagine this. You've survived the fall. You're floating in the darkness, surrounded by the doomed. But the water is so cold, so deadly, that within minutes your body starts shutting down. Your fingers won't move, your lungs burn. Every breath feels like razor blades. And then silence. And the lifeboats? They had space for more, but many were too scared to turn back. Imagine being right there, watching the last light flicker out. Could you have made it? Or would history have forgotten your name too? If this story gave you chills, hit that like button and subscribe for more shocking hidden history. And now, I want to hear from you. Would you have survived the Titanic? Let me know in the comments below.